Hi everyone, today is Wednesday, October 7th, and we started our day with our math brain check. So get out the brain check that I sent home on Thursday from pickups, and I forgot to add the week. So it's week 8 and 9, and then add your name. What we did this time is I read the questions first, and then I just let them go at their own pace. And I was here if they had any questions during the brain check. And then whatever they didn't finish during class, they need to do for homework. So the problems that they do not need to do, and I'll go over some little notes. On page 1, they don't need to do 1A. They can cross it out. For number 2, there are 26 total students that they surveyed, but we're missing a box. So we need to figure out how many students go in that box. There should be 26 total. If you count it up, there's not. So you should probably put the remaining number in that box. A reminder that when you see or in between two categories, we have car and bus, that's part of our category. It also means and is a math verb. Use cubes to help you with word problems because this is a two-step problem. On page 2, you are not doing number 6. Cross out number 6. Something that will help you is if you write the number of cans. Remember, the key is each can equals 5 cans next to the names. And then write it again next to these names. And that will help you answer number 4. Please use cubes for number 5. Then page 4, you cannot see on yours. It was really light, and I made a beautiful oops because I used pen. So baseball goes to 8. Soccer goes in between 10 and 11. Oops. Soccer goes in between 10 and 12. So I told you the answer. Football goes to 6. This was a beautiful oops. So just where that the black part of my bar graph stops. And then basketball you can see. So you are doing, again, everything on this page except for 12. And right on number 10, how many students play either baseball or soccer? Either, don't worry about it. It's trying to confuse you. And remember, or, it's in between two categories because baseball and soccer are categories, so it means and. And we know what and means for a math verb. And then page 6. So we took out page 5. Cross out number 15, number 16, and you are only going to do 17 and 18. And again, there's and then use your cubes. So finish that brain check tonight. We took a long time on that because I wanted to make sure I was here if they had any questions at all. We went to Walk to Learn. We came back and we pulled out our 3rd grade grammar packet. Weeks 8 and 9. Make sure your name's on it. The first 2 pages should be done. We did yesterday. And then you need to turn to the multi-word subjects. We're still going over subjects and predicates because it is so important that we know what makes a complete thought. We don't want to have any incomplete sentences. So we know the subject of a sentence is what or whom the sentence is about. A complete subject is everyone that is involved in that sentence. So if I say, the dog and the cat ran very fast, the dog and the cat are both the subjects. And then ran very fast is the predicate, because what did they do? It usually starts with a verb, ran, and then you would underline ran very fast. So the complete subject, it can be one word, it could be more than one word, or a compound subject is connected by and. Like I said, cat and dog. So that's a compound subject. So we're working on compound subjects. And that is if and connects two subjects. So you're going to place a check mark next to a sentence if it has a compound subject. And then it does say write the complete subject on the line, but I just want you to circle it. So number 1, Jane and Leah rode their bikes to the park. Jane and Leah are the compound subjects because look, it's connected by and. So we check it off and we circle it. Carlos and Shane were playing soccer. Check it off because look, we have Carlos and Shane. So there's that and, our compound subject. The sun shone brightly. It does not have a compound subject. The sun is a subject, but there's only one subject. We're looking for two subjects right now. Coach Tate and Chris walk towards the field. And connects Coach Tate and Chris. That's two subjects. So that's why we made a check mark and we circled our subject. Mrs. Chan sat on a bench reading. Mrs. Chan is just one subject. This is a subject, but we're looking for a compound subject that is connected by and. There's not. The Smith twins played on the swings. There is not and, but guess what? There is more than one subject. When you have a twin, there's two people, and it's talking about two people because of twins. Then you're going to finish 7, 8, 9, 10. Going to turn it over to our predicates. A sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought, and that's what we're focused on. We just can't have the dog, period. The dog did what? We need the predicate. We need a verb. What did the dog do? So every complete sentence has two parts. The complete subject, who or what the sentence is about, and a complete predicate. What is that subject doing? So the complete subject tells what or whom the sentence is about. The complete predicate tells what a subject is or does. And it can be more than one word. So our directions. Which word or words tell what the subject is or does? Draw a line under the complete predicate. So we are just drawing a line under the total predicate, everything. Bears is a subject. What do bears do? Live in many different habitats. That is the complete predicate. Polar bears is our subject. What about polar bears? Live in cold places. That is the total predicate. These bears live on thick ice sheets. Bears is the subject. Live on thick ice sheets is the predicate. Heavy fur keeps the polar bear warm. Yes, we're talking about the polar bear, but specifically we're talking about the heavy fur. The heavy fur is what's important here. The heavy fur is what keeps them warm. So heavy fur is the subject. The predicate is keeps the polar bear warm. A grizzly bear is large and fierce. So a grizzly bear is the subject. Well, what about the grizzly bear? Is large and fierce. Remember, is that fancy verb. Because if you say the bike is red, that is a complete sentence, right? The bike, so bike is the subject, is red is the predicate. Number 6, the grizzly likes to catch fish to eat. Grizzly is the subject. There are two verbs. We have like and catch, but it starts with the first verb, likes, because what we're talking about is what he likes to do. Well, what does he like to do? He likes to catch fish to eat. And then you're going to finish 7, 8, 9, 10 for homework. Work on your science and read for 30 minutes. And then I want you to finish this autobiography notes, just the notes portion. We need to finish this today. All right, thank you so much.